it's Ashley and this is Swift Wellness, and I'm coming to you from a slightly different position today. As you can tell, this is not my normal living room that we film all of our videos in. But I was looking through the comments and I did have some recommendations for some really fun workouts. So one thing I wanted to do is I really wanted to make use of this blank wall. I know so many of us are staying at home. There's a lot of us that are on Zoom calls all day. And so it got me thinking, we do not get enough love on the wall sit. So this is gonna be a super short workout, but I want to incorporate using that wall, really just firing up our glutes, our shoulders, everything in our whole body, so that when we're tired of sitting on those Zoom calls, that we can just hop into this workout. And no one needs to know if your camera doesn't have to be on. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so one request that I had this past week was that somebody wanted a specific workout so that they could do it while their camera was off, while they're in a Zoom meeting. And so I thought, you know what? I have this empty wall and there's just not enough wall sits in the world. So this entire workout is going to be based around the wall sit. So we're gonna use this, I'm gonna show you the proper form. We're gonna work out a couple of different, let's say, funky exercises, and we're gonna get right into it. So let's not waste time here. We're gonna slide down the wall. So here's how wall sits work. My feet hip distance, my back on the wall. I'm gonna sink down. The goal is to have my feet in such a way that when I come all the way down, my hips and my butt are in line with my knees. And I'm holding on, my back is against the wall, my low back is against the wall, my core is engaged. I'm holding those hands out. I'm already regretting this decision to do this workout as I feel the quads just burning. So from here, I want you to just hold. So whether or not you have to come maybe up here, you know, and maybe you have to stand from time to time, take a second, but wherever you are in this journey today, I want you to just stick with it and know that all of that uncomfortableness will allow you to get stronger. So from here, I just want you to hold your arms out. We're taking deep breaths, big inhales, big exhales. I want you to take one more big inhale, one more big exhale, and then I want you to alternate lifting your right foot and lifting your left heel. So as you're doing this, it actually might feel like you're taking off some of the pressure. So you can take your arms out here, you can put them here, whatever feels good to you, but what I don't want to see is this, right? As we lean in off that wall, we're just letting all that pressure go off of those quads. So hands on the quad is cheating. We're not cheating here today. Find that lowest point. Right heel comes up, keeping that back nice and flexed. Left heel comes up, right, and left. Right, you've got 4 more, and then I'm gonna let you stand. 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, take that second, work out those quads. While I explain to you, we're gonna sink down and back into that workout again one more time. But what I want you to see, as I'm gonna explain to you, is we're gonna do a march. So while I'm standing, it's easier to show you. Back stays against the wall, lower back, glutes, everything. Squeeze this nice and tight. We're gonna step 1 foot off. So as I'm in that wall sit, it's just gonna be left, right. So as I come down again, you might have to come up a little bit on this one. You might be able to find that 90 degrees. But most importantly, shoulders, back, glutes, everything on the wall. Take a deep breath. Let it out, and we're gonna go right foot, left foot. Holding it out again. If you feel like you're gonna cheat by putting those hands wherever feels good, again, it's left and right. So watching that your hips aren't going left to right, you stay down, find that lowest point, squeezing, lift, lift, and lift. Of course, if this is too challenging, you can step it back up, just like I did before, or if that is too much, you can just go back through, heel up, or just little steps, little marches, that's fine too. But if you're finding that you're sinking left to right, that's a little bit too much. So find that position, right, left, right, good, you got it. I promise this whole workout won't be wall sits, but most of it is. Good, you've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, stand, you can stretch. Take that big hamstring stretch, shake out those glutes and those quads real quick. Take that deep breath. We're gonna stay on the quads, but we are going to take a second from that wall sit. I promise you it won't be this entire workout. But I do want you to hinge at the hips, holding in that core nice and tight. You're pressing the hips back, knees slightly bent. We're gonna step to the right, and then we're gonna bring that left foot to the right. So it's right, step, left, step, left, step. So tiny little steps. Maybe you just want to alternate, right, left, right. You're just tapping really nice and quick. Tap, tap, good. Just tapping back and forth. Stay low. Feeling the burn through the glutes here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. So this is our last arm exercise. We've got one more round of wall sits, and I'm gonna let you get out of here today. So we're gonna go into some push-ups against the wall. So of course, the wider that my hands are, the more I'm gonna have to bring those elbows back. So we don't wanna be much farther than thumbs to armpits. Too far, too wide. Too close, more tricep. Now, it's your choice here. I'm gonna stand back, step as far back as I can, so that I can maintain one long line. Then I'm gonna come forward, pressing through my arms. In this case, I'm gonna bring my forearms to touch, and then press back out. So coming all the way down, and pressing all the way up. So your traditional push-up, right, is gonna look like this, but it's really hard to do against the wall because your butt's gonna stick out. So as we take that deep breath, inhale, brings the forearms together, presses away. So holding that core, holding those hips, holding those glutes, keeping it nice and steady. Of course, if you want to get a little bit more challenging with this, you can stagger those hands. So as you press, you're coming down with one hand in front of the other as you push away. But for right now, you should feel it in the chest, in those lats, in those obliques, as you're pressing down and then pressing away. Good, you've got 3 more. Last one. Now, as I promised, we've got one last wall sit. So here's what it's gonna look like from here. We're gonna kind of combine everything that we've done so far. So we're gonna use that heel raise, we're gonna use that march, and we're gonna add in one last move. So as we come all the way down, I want you to find that lowest point again. Feet in line with the hips. I'm gonna come all the way down. We're gonna go left heel comes up, right heel comes up, both heels come up, and then I want you to press away, just like a glute bridge, pressing those hips up, and then bring those hips back to the wall. Make sure your shoulders, low back and hips, and then bring those heels down. So it's a combination move. Again, holding the hands out if you need to, hands at the hips if you want, just no hands here. So holding out, it's left heel, right heel, both heels, press up and away, squeeze the glutes, back to the wall, heels down. So again, you can always come a little bit lower, making sure that when you press up, right heel, 2 heels, hips up. Now I'm not looking for you to just arch your back. You gotta think about pressing through those glutes. So as I press away, I'm squeezing. It's my core, it's my hips, it's my knees, all in one line. And then when I come back, pressing that back again, activating that core. So finding that bottom, left, right, both, hips up. Squeeze, rotate, activate that pelvis, heels down. Right, left, right, both, up. Come back, activate, heels down. We've got 2 more just like this. Left, right, both, hips up, hips back, activate that pelvis, drop. So now I want you to sink to your absolute lowest point. If you haven't been this low the entire time, that's okay. Hands out. We're gonna hold here for the last 20 seconds. I want you to take those palms out all the way. Deep breath. Good, you've got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, step off that wall, shake out those quads, shoulders, glutes, everything. You made it through a whole wall sit workout. I hope you have a great day. Thank you for joining me in that insanity. It was a little different than what we normally do. Wasn't 15 minutes, it wasn't a 30-minute workout, but it was super fun. So if you are looking for those longer workouts, you're looking for warm-ups, make sure to check out our channel for those 15-minute, those 30-minute, and even those 5-minute options. So I hope you guys have a great day. Make sure to like and subscribe to our channel, and I'll see you next time.